Dear comrades and friends, CPM and Redstar has decided to have an all India political campaign against RSS neo-fascism with effect from December 6, 2022 to December 25. The immediate context of this all India campaign, political campaign and political struggle is the emerging, the intensifying with all its manifestations, the intensifying RSS neo-fascism in India. As we know, after the coming to power of Modi in the second time, that is under Modi 2, there has been an all-out offensive against the all the oppressed people, the Dalits, the minorities, the women, and crony capitalism is also advancing. And we know that after Modi's coming in 2019, immediately what he did was to abrogate, to abolish Article 370, that is about that the special status of Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir is being taken away, and Kashmir is being broken up into pieces, and there was a forcible integration also into the Indian Union. And we also know that Modi himself led the puja for the foundation ceremony of Ram Temple, the place in which Babri Masjid was situated. So after the demolition of Babri Masjid, the very same place this Babri Masjid, is, Ram Temple is being built up. This is going on. And we know that there were these CIA, this offensive, denying citizenship rights to Muslims, and a whole set of programs were there. Nowadays, we know that there are another offensive, that the economic reservation, in the name of reservation to economically weaker sections, the caste-based reservation that was there since the foundation of the constitution. Now today, instead of that, in the name of economic reservation, we know that the reservation was installed to as an atonement for the historical injustices done against the oppressed caste in India, who were considered as subhuman by the Manuvadi Hindutva ideology. Now, in the name of economic reservation, the whole upper caste were given an additional 10%, in addition to the situation where they are already controlling the lion's share of the educational administrative post in India. So without any statistics, without any evidence, he said that Modi regime has instituted this, and a constitutional amendment was brought, and the Supreme Court, in spite of a split verdict, has given endorsement for it. Now, October last week, in what is called a Chintan Shibir, Amit Shah, which was called by Amit Shah, Home Minister's Chintan Shibir, there another decision has been taken, that it is decided to open NIA office in all states, to superimpose a pan-Indian policing on all over India, in gross violation of the federal rights of the states. And the new educational policy we know, NEP 2020. So in that, through that, the Sanskritization process is going on, Saffronization process, superimposing Hindi on non-Hindi states, and against the reality that India, which is composed of which is a multinational, multilingual, multicultural, multi-religious, multi-ethnic India, instead of that, through a whole set of policies, Modi is superimposing a majoritarian Hindu Rashtra in conformity with the RSS agenda. And above all, we know that now uniform civil code in the ongoing in the elections to the Himachal and the coming election in Gujarat, many other questions were taken up. Uniform civil code, that is attacking the Muslims and many other minority sections. Because we know that in the present situation, a uniform civil code is a majoritarian agenda. So all these things are there. So now, while these all these are created to for a Hindutva polarizing the society with a view to facilitate the what is called serving corporate capital. Now we know that Adani is becoming number 3 or number 1 in global billionaires list, and the Indian wealth, the whole wealth of India, is concentrated in a few corporate hands, and the vast majority of the people are being driven to poverty, to the peripheries of society. India is becoming a citadel of poverty by as measured by as now characterized by international agencies. Migrants, their number is increasing. Displacement from agriculture because corporatization of agriculture is advancing. So there is an all-out offensive. Now public sector enterprises are doled out to corporate companies. Natural resources are plundered without any let-up. So corporates are advancing. Policy decisions are made in corporate boardrooms, and parliament is kept as a mere edifice. So this is a very serious situation in our country today. And it is to cover up these crony capitalists. It is to cover up the policies which are favoring the corporates that this regime is now advancing the Hindutva agenda in a more intensified way. And we know that RSS now, which is controlling through BJP its political tool. Of course, BJP need not be its political tool. As Mohan Bhagwat has already stated, RSS is capable to make use of any political party. For example, Kejriwal is now competing with the BJP to become in the good books of RSS. He is a pioneer in putting forward now this what is called a uniform civil code and other questions, which I need not explain. So now many, even the so-called left forces, even the so-called CPM, they are also advancing the economic reservation agenda. We know that they were the pioneers in formulating this economic agenda when the Mandal Commission was came there. So there is a widespread among the political spectrum. There is the mainstream political parties are either silent or are spectators or are part of this agenda. So now RSS taking advantage of this depoliticized situation. Now they are the biggest, the longest running fascist organization in the world is having its biggest offensive, and it is moving. It is entering into it is now entered into a mad rush towards Hindu Rashtra by the next election 2024, and by 2025 their agenda is to move towards us, where minorities like Muslims will be having they will be like second class citizens, they will be stigmatized, and Dalits will be subjected to Manusmriti, and Manusmriti is becoming the ideology of Hindutva fascism today, RSS neo-fascism. It is in this context that the Central Committee of CPIML Redstar that met in the first week of November 2022 has decided to call a nationwide and all India political campaign against neo-fascism, including its all manifestations. We appeal to all progressive democratic forces and all like-minded forces joining with all like-minded forces, all peasants, working class, all anti-caste sections, youths, students, and all concerned sections. We are now moving towards a pan-Indian offensive against this RSS neo-fascism. And that date, the December 6, we know, is a demolition day of Babri Masjid. Babri Masjid was demolished on December 6. Similarly, it is the death anniversary of Dr. Ambedkar, the architect of Indian Constitution. Now, December 25 is the day when Ambedkar banned Manusmriti, the ideological basis of Manuvadi, Hindutva, RSS, Neo-Fascism. So from December 6 to December 25, CPM and Redstar is having a nationwide all India campaign, political campaign. All state committees are now taking their own programs depending on the concrete situation in those states. So I request all comrades, all party committees to come forward to make this all India campaign a success. And we request to all democratic forces, all progressive sections, all those who are siding with the oppressed and the working class, the peasants, to unite with this campaign and come forward, rally round to make this campaign a big success. Let's salute, comrades.